Okay, what's up, Candace? Let's break this down real quick. It's kind of not a great video, but it's a good one to highlight. This is the miss you sent over. Couple things to notice, just right off the start position. Let me get there right here. I would like to see a tighter upper back right here. So it looks to me like we might have some not ideal amount of engagement in the upper traps right here. So I'd like you to try to pull those shoulder blades down and back and really squeeze that back, okay? Almost try to make an arch that looks more like this rather than this, okay? I think if you could get a little bit more activity in there, that's going to help right off the floor. As you can see, the first thing that pops is your hips. So that lets me know you don't have a lot of tightness going on, not only in that upper back, okay? You might want to play around with, looks like you can maybe widen your stance a little bit with your feet, okay? And from there, drive those knees out. Create a lot of tension in your lower body and tightness, and try to pull that chest upwards so that you can kind of set and stack up on top of each other. Okay, that should create a little more tightness so as you come off the floor, your hips don't raise first. Another quick tip can be to get a lot of tension in that bar before you lift. So you want to make sure before you lift this bar, you're already pulling up on the bar and it's pulling up against the plate on the barbell. So that way you have a lot of tension in your lift before actually initiating. Okay? So as you can see, your butt's going to pop, which that's going to lower your back angle, which is going to make you pretty flat right here. Okay, and that's going to make you very swingy in your pull. So, boom, it's a good shift. Now just notice right now, watch your toes right here. You can see you're pulling your toes and actually standing on your heels. You're going to want an active foot on the floor. So that whole time, that foot's going to be gripping the floor, big toe, your toes grabbing the ground, and the balance in the middle of your foot. Now, that's going to help you drive with your legs more and set that back. So that's one thing you can fix real quick. I don't want to see you shifting into your heels at all throughout the lift. I want to see a very active push through the floor with your chest staying tall. And I think if you fix those two things, it's going to help a lot with your pull, okay? It's really going to help you get on the bar a little bit quicker, as well as be in a good position. Right here, you'll be in a much better position right here to create power into the bar. So that's all I'm going to give you right now. I don't want to get too in-depth with it, especially with this competition coming up. But you're going to focus on your feet, and you're going to focus on your start position, getting your chest tall, setting tight, and getting a lot of tension on the bar. I want to see that chest raise right here. I want that chest rising first. So rather than your hips rising, I want that chest rising very first. Okay? We're going to try to switch that. That should help you immediately. Let's just take the pull under just for fun. You do jump a little bit far off the floor. I'd recommend more of a slide of the feet. So try and just to slide your feet out super quick. Pop. Your feet should already be down on the ground. And that way you can pull underneath the bar. Maybe widen those feet even a little bit. So as you come out, let yourself get in a little bit wider stance. Should allow you to slip under the bar a little bit better. In terms of optimal pull under speed, which we're working on in our movements, and you'll start to see it come out in the movements. But when your feet hit the ground, you want your elbows locking out, just so you know kind of reference point on that. So you can tell you're behind with the upper body. So I'd recommend widen those feet out a little bit, and that should allow you to slip under the bar quicker and put you in a better position to receive. All right, just a little wild. Your position looks a little narrow here, and it's just hard to balance. And I think that's why you missed that lift. So that's a couple things. I don't want to give you too much. Let's just start there, and let me know if you have any questions, and I can go over it again and make it a little more clear. Hopefully that helps, and I'm excited to see where we can get you.